Welcome to the channel of Journey of Spirit. It's been a while, but I'm hearing a lot of noises. I've been working on self, and I have a heavy energy of uh, people trying to throw hurdles or obstacles. Because I had a throat activation, I did a meditation, and it wasn't only one, because they came in energy uh, balls of different colors. So I work with ancestors, and ancestors work through me. For the most uh, part of this time, I feel serene, and then I got was guided to do a spread. So that's why we're here. Uh, it started out as me wanting to find something out about the ancestors, and also, yeah, about creation, basically. And I'm working on alchemizing to be better at what I'm doing and finding my own path, because I do believe that we have a holy smokes, let me get that card. This has to do with inner light and dark side. And in the part of creation, I want to know um, how it all came about, basically. That's for my own knowledge benefit. But anywho, situations popped up, and I do believe, like the mirror card I just showed you, that is on the edge of the spread, that for one, we mirror one another, or we can. To better understand the mirror within, so our own inner light and dark side. And then that, for me, that ties in the bigger picture, how we got created, etc. But situationships that occurred were um, initially the twin flame dynamic. I'm just talking about the topic, not as much as it being a thing. But for the last couple of months, I had a big nudge, inkling about uh, past life connections, and how does that relate to the twin flame journey? Because I read about how our ancestors could be toward each other based on the knowledge I found that was out there. Me being a skeptic, I want to find it out for myself. And even in that part, I felt like hindered. Therefore, I was like, okay, let's dig deeper because it does motivate me to, yeah, to dig. So a lot of readers pick up on people in situationships, where, and I guess the biggest one is a person creating or thinking he's creating the best for a spouse, for a true love. That sounds sweet. Heck, back in the day, even with the ancestors, that would be the sweetest deal ever. But it ties into, and then I had a vision about you can show your love through your inner light side, so balanced, or lighter of energy, not that possessive kind of deal. Or possessive is, for some maybe, that pressured. Something to do with demise is what I'm channeling. Sometimes I channel random words, I don't know why. Oh yeah, if you do it through your shadow side is what I'm getting. Via your hurt side, then it will be to your own demise. So back on track. Person wanted to create the perfect bubble or bubbles for his significant other. Where you try to give a healthy balance to the situation by letting go of the label who it should be, so his mind would be free or open up. But because of the dark night of the soul, basically viewed through my eyes, me trying to explain, give words to it, cram every woman in that compartment. And therefore the actual true love is like, if everybody fits that narrative, what's so special about me? And gets put off by that setting, because if everybody can have it, yeah, it's already been used too much, and the whole romantic aspect is gone out of the window. If you look in the books to the or research the religions, you will see that the ancestors also have crazy situationships where people might think like, well, hey, we can go all out. It's been done before, so it's okay. I'm like, if they were magical, if they are tied to planets, etc., and they had magical powers, why would they go to the extent, the hurt and whatever, of uh, trauma, situationships, etc.? Because with the Egyptian gods, they could give birth without a feminine or masculine, and others couldn't, but could through magic. Yeah, it's a, like I said, complex story viewed through several angles. But anyway, there was ish back then, if you believe those stories. So that man that wanted to create the best possible world plateau for a feminine, I saw a person popping up, and I got, how many snakes do I get in the depictions next to one another? We got snakes here on the Osiris Death and Rebirth. We got one with, yeah, give it a name. No. Like I said, I'm here. Longer nails should help, yeah. Of course. Getting there. I'm a natural person, and yeah, I needed to change my diet so my nails yeah, went brittle for a little while, so I had to cut them. And I didn't like that per se, and therefore I got these ones. So forgive me for being a bit clumsy, but heck, that's a part of the charm too. Oh dear Lord. Thank you. So a lot of snakes. And lo and behold, the person I thought back in the day was a twin flame. It was a new thing back then. It was like, at least to me, and I was like, let me research it. Yeah. Anywho, long story, for some a familiar story. He popped up as well, as in, you like that one person, And yeah, he has some skeletons in his closet. But heck, behind the scenes, I've been providing something similar for you. And I was like, what the? Huh. So, where I'm like looking into the ancestors and how their relationships were or evolved, and their family tree basically. I now understand better how he ties in, but apparently he didn't uh, come to that understanding yet. So he was like, I provided something similar, and I'm like, first off, hello. What are we doing here? And yeah, there were a lot of what looked like sweet words or sweet intent. If there are still old parts attached to the story, like a situation, if people pop up and be like having a pop up in addition, having a problem with us talking, um, yeah, that should bring some stuff to the surface, to the light, and make you think twice about what you are doing. So let's say that is a direction I'm not taking. I'm just saying it so to be clear. I also did the other spread and there were cards popping up on yeah, djinn type beings, or yeah, beings that can bring forth familiars, some questionable, some good. So I'm looking into that. Yeah, I'm also, while I'm doing this, I'm also asking for uh, additional clarity and or permission, because oh okay, I can show you how the spread went to give you some more insight. So first you in this flow um, I was in the clarity mode. Then I was like, okay, Dark Night of the or shadow self investigation, basically. I got triggered to do so and got this card. Basically inviting to do so. I got the yes. Then I got the waxing gibbous. It was okay to change direction. The first quarter is time to commit. The winning gibbous. So something in that first story, so the first situationship came to a close. Then I got Isis cast spells protect and heal, and then mirror mirror, the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you, because on this moment on our path, if you are doing the self-healing, everything feels lighter, easier to handle. And it's easier to see the beauty in what people are trying to do, so I do have understanding. And I do see the beauty, but I have to use discernment and stay true to self, to keep my vibration. Yeah, and then I got Moonbeam, you are on the right path. Yeah. Yeah, let me clear it. So this was the upper row. Clarification. Oh yeah, and I also had a third energy. I don't know if it was because the other situation, the second one, it was almost like you think you are perfect or something, but what if? And if you go, like, get you on a energetic similar vibe, but that doesn't have to be in your best interest. It is more so like you are mine, you belong to me, something to that extent. And yes, back in the day, if you look at previous lives, there are hints of, but if I now am like over it, is what somebody else is just say it, over it. That's just the support wanting to come out, the protection. Thank you. Yeah, when you want to better yourself, you don't want to fall back in a cycle. So with you are on the right path, Kali step in to unknown. Do not be afraid. Whoop. And leadership. And studying, yeah, I get a Ganesh kind of vibe, and being a yogi of some sort. You can help deceased people pass over, guide them into the light. But then these beings, these deities, gods, can reflect back as in one being the illusion, so misguiding the soul, and one being the true deity, the way you want to go. And in most religions, you get a guidance for it. So then with yes, just go for it. You got equality, beauty, under the waxing of the swan, under the waxing gibbous. The first quarter is time to commit, is release. This stands for me, like I said, is dual. To commit, you release fear. You release the baggage that causes something left or right. Let's keep it simple. I got creation snake again, because I got here Amun-Ra creation as well, so I got double. On the Isis cast spell, protect, heal, I got the butterfly, the soul. Mirror, mirror has truth. I got Hangman in reverse. Imrama, sorry. Where are you being called to journey to? So I read intuitively. So the number 7 was significant today, so I pulled 7 cards. And for the first layer of the story, a cycle completing. But yeah, that snake-like energy popping up. I was like, is there a sneaky energy in effect trying something? But I'm also at a stage like it's getting redundant. Over it. Why aren't you? Kind of vibe. And like I said, I'm clearing her up so you can have a better understanding. Oh, this was also celebrating the purge. The ending the depth of a situation, but also seeing the beauty within, but knowing that there's a better version out there, a healthier one also. So with leadership, we got the hangman in reverse. So we are getting in motion. Also with in Roma, where are you being called to journey to? When I got this energy of the snake, we got temperance as well. And it was like the first words were, or the second situation were sweet little nothings in the general way of putting things. So I was like pausing and was like, this is trying to, not with all that much hassle or not with that much pull, trying to lead me a little bit astray. So with the purge, I got the strength because I saw this, I understood it, and I could stand my ground. And then I got the initiation, the rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Also the sun, so things got illuminated. This got clarified with, believe it or not, the pillar of light. And there you go. Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. With creation, yeah, you start anew, so you take on the fool's journey. And this is also what's bugging me about the ancestors. You had magical A, as in how others would prophesize or would speak on their names or on their behalf, however you want to put it. I'm like, they were starting afresh, anew. So they were on a fool's journey, but they had, magical powers. Why would there be so much drama? And there I was like sensing the throat chakra and people trying to block the research. If they were bad, then I use them from them in their family tree, then you have skeletons in your closet, and do you want those to come out? So a lot of mental pushback where they try to make you crazy or deflect from your path. So, but know that you are, if you are on a similar journey, know that you are protected and not alone in the situation. So under the soul, with the butterfly, we get the Hierophant and your guidance is divinely guided. And under the Jackal Truth, Mirror Mirror, Chariot, we have Take a Break. But I'm like, I will, and I did. I tried to lay down and meditate some more. Then do the karma cards? No. But first, so after this, I clarified. Oh, I forgot if I put them in this row. Flip it! This here. Now I see. Okay. So with leadership, the hangman in reverse, I got hermitage, and that's spot on. With seahorse equality, temperance, there was hope. With beauty and strength, there was exploration. Yeah, wow. I get wow. That's what I had as well when I pulled the cards. I was like, that's a lot of confirmation. So on the sun, or over the sun and the release, we got enlightening from Ra. Then we get creation, snake. The fool, we got righteousness and another snake. Over the soul, butterfly, the hierophant, we got the truth and fairness. Also under Isis, because spells protect. Yeah, and then we got you're divinely guided. And then with truth, the chariot, we got death and rebirth. Because when I saw the second story, like the first story, I'm like, would I even consider or want something? And I came to the conclusion yet again that I would rather, instead of people throwing like kind of gifts at my feet, I would rather be co-creating, because I also I always had a fear, and that's an old one, if I was like getting gifts and taking them, I would be fearful that I would take them for granted and be like that righteous bee, bit stuck up and yeah, taking it for granted and be like, give me more or something, and no. So hangman in reverse in Rama by guidance or what? So here, where are you being called to journey to hermitage wisdom? Equality. Was it equal? Yeah, it was equality. Yeah, don't doubt yourself. No, don't. Bite me. I like things to go fluidly. Moving on. Let it be. Anyway, so equality, hope, temperance. I hear somebody at the back having a little like giggle. Light you up, protection. Oh, that's the ancestors in general. If you be like, what lights you up, and it is protection. This can mean protecting others. That is what lights you up. But and feeling protected. It was not so much the protection, The irony, how you are protected, I find, uh, what lights me up, uh, but it has more to do with the connection you can have with the ancestors, the back and forth, and that there is a creation of protection makes it, yeah, kind of funny, or yeah, there is in some situations, and yeah, you people who are on a similar path, being a light worker, being what they do, know what I'm talking about. It's not something you can like catchphrase. So with exploration and strength, we got order and peace, and then the rite of passage was underneath it. In the light, so here, and I can read cards as this as well down the line. That makes a different situation of the day or something, or I'm flexible in vision as I pick up stuff left or right, um, being it with my third eye, being it hearing voices, being it intuitively reading. So therefore I like multiple cards. So enlightenment, the sun, pillar of light was completeness. Thank you. I know I can talk. It's not that hard. So creation, the full righteousness, keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. We got alchemical force. Yeah, because I was like, if I pick this up and I doing this for understanding and healing self, I can help others with it. And that I will show you with the houses and the planets, because I believe that the planetary shifts and the ancestors are causing some energy flows, waves as well in the now moments that can make us confused. So here with Isis casting spells, we got the soul, the Hierophant Akasha, we got Truth of Fairness and Soulkiss Healing. With Mirror Mirror Truth, the Chariot, Take a Break, we got we had the Death and Rebirth, and we got Union and Power. So then I pulled the karma cards. I was like, show me clarity. There will not be anxiety about trouble, the South Node. On Kali, step into unknown, don't be afraid. So that was also a big confirmation. Just go for it. There's the seventh house, balance, cooperation, and your partner. So that had to do with the energy is popping up because that snake type or behind the scenes type person who wants to basically through visualization try to link himself to someone else was trying to offer something else as well. So and that comes in threes where they are trying to figure out if they offer love, collaboration, friendship, healing. Then yeah, that's four, but something in that niche. Then I got another sun card, and again the creation of the gaining of respect for or from things brought to life or light. The first quarter and release, service to others, what is good for us, your work, sixth house. Waxing gibbous was with creation. Oh, waiting gibbous, sorry. With creation. Stir up the situation by using. Be open to new ideas. Invent a way to. And that's me alchemizing the whole situation. As an empath, stuff can feel like it's my situation basically. It has to do with, for me, for that higher, or for that other, for life purpose. But in these types of situations, it's like, or it has been confusing before. I'm getting more clarity. That's why I'm basically in hermit mode too. Yeah, to be better at what I'm doing. Isis. The attraction of pleasures from good times, Venus. Mirror, mirror, energize, confront, force yourself to Mars. And that's what I. And force is a big word. I push myself a little over that initial Kali card, and I picked up the. Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. I thought it was Ganesh energy. So with wisdom, your beliefs, what you value, your your resources, the second house. Protection, we got purification, to resurrect the secrets of, resulting from the power of in Scorpio. It's ironic. On multiple levels. Anywho, people who are genuinely listening are like, what the? So, exploration, order, and peace. The creation of. That was a song card there, yeah. What makes you feel secure? Support. A home base or family, fourth house. And there's the. Would be the initiation. Rite of passage crossing the threshold. Yes, okay, I'm seeing it now and I'm shutting up about it. I will do another video if I'm called to do it. Enlightening, completeness, no. Cooperation to perfect. Decisions about resulting from the fairness shown by in Libra. And that's on the 6th house. Yeah, so the sun is over your 4th house as well. And I'm thinking mirror, mirror, inner light and dark side, where you have balanced cooperation partners in the 7th house and purification to resurrect secrets of, and that's in Scorpio. Why does it feel scrambled? Like something isn't organized or in order. And it has to do with the shifts. Okie dokie then, because Uranus, you got the moon card, the nurturing of feelings caused by reactions. And that's also on righteousness and alchemical force. Oh yeah, because those two were feeling entitled to. And if they kinda get a no, let's say in a polite way, you have to repeat the no before it sinks in. I hope it sinks in. The attraction of pleasures from good times Venus, we get your willpower, what you think you know about. Do it your own way and in Aries. And that's truth and fairness, healing, and what I've been saying. Like, I much rather co-create on a future than something being prepared. It's like, yeah, no, I'm going to keep this as light as possible. We'll go through certain situations. And I've said that enough already. Is what I'm getting somehow, some way. Mirror. Energize, confront, force yourself was in Mars. And then we got death and rebirth. We got union and power. And then we got Taurus. Resources to maintain the practicality of resulting from the productivity of. And I feel like it feels like somebody is in now or just now, because now I comment on it and it startled a bit, as if someone is watching over you. Or is that me watching or seeing the future, that somebody is how somebody is viewing the video? I don't know. I'm going to because I don't want to go all out, I'm going to leave it here because I can elaborate, I can go further deeper, but it was more to do with the message I already gave. So I hope it helps. And I will see you in the next. Oh yeah, on this bit, I'm going to share some videos on my community board, just so you know. So, I'm wishing you a beautiful day or evening, wherever you are. Wishing you the absolute best. Bye.